Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Monday, November 11th, 2019. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. Today is Veterans Day, so happy Veterans Day to all of our veterans out there. Let's get started here with the S&P 500 E-mini futures. They are trading lower by 12 points to 30.78.5 per contract. You're going to see that the futures really started to tumble pretty much right at the open on last night. So they've really rolled over for most of the evening session, and we're just off the lows of the overnight session. So again, we're not going to make too much out of this. Markets have been up a ton. This is options expiration on Friday. I think a lot of this has to do with that. So we'll see how this all shakes out by the closing bell. But either way, futures are lower to start the day. All right, let's get going with stocks in the news. Just came across my wire. We have a big move here on Walgreens Boots Alliance, WBA, the drugstore chain. This right now is trading at $63.40 and climbing. So again, Walgreens getting a big pop. It looks like there's some news out here saying that KKR made a formal approach for WBA for a buyout. I don't know if that's just Options X stuff or what, but nonetheless, this is a pretty big power surge for the stock today. So if you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, leave it alone. There's still a lot of resistance right at $65, so we'll see how that plays out. But that looks to be the big resistance level to get through today. All right, let's get over now to a couple of other names. Alibaba's in the news. Looks like they had their singles day. They did some big numbers, but the stock's not doing all that much. Closed at 187.16, now trading at 186. So again, this is under a little bit of pressure from the close, but again, the stock's had a tremendous move when you look at the daily chart. So no big deal. Alibaba reporting some good numbers from their singles day in China. Next up, want to take a look at Cisco Systems, CSCO. Is the ticker symbol here. Stock is trading at $48.25, closed at $48.83. So when I look at this one now, this is on the back of a downgrade, so I don't think we can make too much out of it. All in all, looks like the stock does have a lot of support around the 47.50 level today if it does get down there. Next up, let's take a look at Qualcomm. That was downgraded as well. Stock is trading at $92, closed at $94.03. When I look at Qualcomm right now, it's had an amazing move after its earnings report, overbought on every metric. Again, Options X in play this week. It'll be this Friday. Will be Options X for November. So this one's pulling back a little bit. Next up, I want to take a look at Tupperware, TUP. Looks like they cut their dividend. Stock closed at $9.34, now trading at $8.59. So pretty ugly move there for TUP, which is Tupperware, cutting their quarterly dividend. So that is not a good thing. And in fact, they didn't even cut it. They suspended it. So that's a pretty ugly move there. I don't see any play or any reason to really own that stock right now. Let's take a look at Home Depot. Stock is trading at $230.50. This was downgraded as well. Closed at $232.84. The only level that really catches my eye today for Home Depot is around $226.5. So keep that on the radar. I like that level. I think that's pretty good. Chinese market, Shanghai was down pretty big last night. I believe down 1.8%. That's going to affect some Chinese ADRs. Let's take a look at JD.com. That's a little bit under pressure. Closed at $33.23. Now trading at $32.75. Take a look at Sina Corp, SINA. This is trading at $42.27. This closed on Friday, I believe, at $42.71. And then you have Baidu, which has been a big winner as of late. That's trading at $123.38. Closed at $124.56. So China under a little bit of pressure. They're having big problems with Hong Kong. No settlement there. I believe there was a shooting over the weekend. You could read more about that geopolitical stuff. But again, we just care about the charts right now, and we'll see where this market brings us. Next up, we want to take a look here at the gold market. Gold futures today trading a little bit lower. Right now, when I look at the gold futures market, we're trading just down a couple bucks. Not a big deal there, but gold has been continually downtrending, and that remains the case at the moment. So gold under a little bit of pressure. Let's take a look at crude oil. Crude oil off of the lows, but this was hit pretty hard. Now it's come back a bit. Crude oil at the moment I see down about 53 cents. So Still a little bit on the weaker side here, but nonetheless, crude off of its worst levels. So crude still down 53 cents, but you can see it has had a nice rebound since around 5:30 in the morning. So we'll keep that on the radar today. We'll see how that plays out. Again, it is Veterans Day. Volume could be a little bit on the lighter side. It's been light in October and in November, so we'll see what we get out here today. But for the most part, you'll have lots of ceremonies, lots of Veterans Day activities going on, so we'll see what kind of volume we ultimately get. With that being said, if you have not done so, come on over, check out the live day trading room. You can trade right alongside of us. Having a great 2019. Going to look to keep that going right into the end of the year. With that being said, everybody, have a great session, and we'll see you on the charts.